Hey, what's up everybody? This is RavenSky Organic Kitchen Living, and we are continuing the build out of the hydroponic grow tower. And the next on the list, as I mentioned in the last video, is we're going to start working on the reservoir and the 5-gallon bucket. So I started with the pump that I showed you in the last video, and I went ahead and cut I didn't actually even measure it, but this pipe here, or this 3/4 inch irrigation piping is, I would say, probably 20 inches long roughly. That's just to give me some room to work with. This little piece right here, so you can see where the piping actually fits onto the pump itself. I tried to put it on there, but it doesn't actually fit technically. So I actually took another video where I showed you how to put this on. I essentially took a lighter and I heated up this 3/4 inch piping, or irrigation piping, and I got it heated up enough so it would stretch. And then I put it over top of the outlet where the water actually goes out from the pump. So you should be able to see this video right above. I'm not sure if I did the voiceover correctly, but we will find out. So yeah, I got the pipe on there, and this is what I'm thinking. Also next is basically the pipe, or the water pump, is going to sit down here at the bottom, and I think I'm going to set it something to this effect here. Although it's not absolutely crucial that it sit there, really. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, and I've never actually built one of these before, so you have to bear with me, because I don't know, I may have to do something here and they may do something that's, you know, not actually next, but like different. So I don't know, just bear with me on the build here. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, you can kind of see, this is the hole for the drainage this is the hole for the drainage that's going to go from the reservoir into the bucket. I've already built that little piece. I built that one of the last videos, and I used a Gorilla Glue to seal it up a little bit. So this actually is going to fit right into here, and then it'll fit, maybe I can just pop it in there for you. Yeah, that fits in there pretty well. I think it does. Yep, it does. So without trying to push it all the way in there and whatnot, but basically this is going to be draining into here, and I'm going to put a little debris catch net also here, and also in one of the videos we discussed possibly using a terry cloth to get the fine particulates, because we want to get those out for sure at first, because I know there's little debris up in here. And so at least in the beginning we need a little terry cloth to put on there. And then once we go through a cycle of once this has been cycled through a few times, then we can probably just use a paint straining net that will just wrap around here. Oops, I'm not exactly pointing there, am I? Gotta learn how to use this. Learn how to be a better videographer. So, so I believe the next thing I'm going to do probably is, I think I'm gonna cut an outlet roughly right here, which is about the same size as this hole. And then I'm going to make a cut here, and I'm going to do a 45-degree angle. Is it 45? 90 degree? Do a 90-degree angle. I don't know where the supplies are. Got it here somewhere. Well, these aren't it, but this is kind of what we're using. So, oh, here goes. So this thing here, I've got a package laying around somewhere. But this, they make these in 90-degree angles. So this part right here will actually go this way, like that, like an L shape. And we will take that and we'll put it on here, and then that will 90 right out through here. And making it above this, it's not absolutely necessary, but that's where I'm going to be putting it. So we'll just keep documenting the process as I go through doing it. And so yeah, that's what's next. All right, what up, yo? So this is the little 90-degree. Christ, I don't even know the name of this thing. The bag. Let me get the bag here for you. This is a barbed elbow for 1/2 and 5-inch tubing, 5/8-inch tubing. So I'm taking one of these elbows and I'm going to make a cut. I don't have a measuring tape with me, but this doesn't have to be perfect. So about right there, roughly. I'm gonna make a cut right here. Just do it like that if I can. If I can do this with one hand. Oh, this is ridiculous. All right, guys, so I made that cut that was nearly impossible with one hand. I got this, got the little elbow here, and I'm going to, this actually pops on real easy. I'm doing this at nighttime, so I don't have great lighting, but I don't think you all have a problem with that. So this pops on real easy here. So, and you can turn it once you get it on there. So let's see, we'll just go ahead and get this in there. All right, so now you can see how he did this here. So get that 90 elbow, and we're going to pop this in here, if you can see that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we need to take a measurement. We need to take a measurement from roughly here. Take a measurement from here through the hole, and then I think we're going to run this piping from here, maybe along here somewhere, all the way to right here, I think. And then we're going to do another 90 right this way with the 3/4 inch tubing. All right, everybody. So I got the I've got the pump in the bottom of the bucket, and I went ahead and made that. I can't really pull it up here, but I put the I cut the 1/4 inch irrigation piping right level with this part right here, or this hole that I cut out earlier, and I put that 90-degree. That 90-degree component right here, and I put another irrigation pipe running from here all the way to right here, and I haven't connected this yet, because once I connect it I can't undo it. If I connect that, then this whole unit is going to be one piece, and it's going to be difficult for me to move into place. So, because right now I'm just building everything here, but this unit is going to be moving outside, and I want to be able to move the unit separately from the bucket. So right now I have this disconnected, because once you connect these, you can't really take them apart. So that's the reason why that's that way. So when I'm completely finished, I'll put it in place wherever it's supposed to be going, and then we'll kind of go from there. Tentatively, anyways, because I do have to do the test somewhere. So I don't know, we'll come back to this. So anyways, the next thing I did is I put another one of these elbows right here, and I connected another irrigation tubing to the side of the 4x4 using zip ties, and I took that all the way up to the top, like so. I then connected another elbow right here, you can see that, and then I cut a I'm gonna say about 8 inches, an 8-inch tubing, and so we don't want the water coming out here, and I'm actually missing a piece that I technically there's a piece, there's a little figure 8, it's like a little figure 8 plastic component that you put on, you slide on here, and then you bend this over, and then you slide the top half of the figure 8 piece back on here, and then it kinks this up so no water can come out of it. The DIY part, the DIY way to do it is just using zip ties. I put a zip tie around this, and this will prevent water from coming out of here. So the next on the list is, and I'll show you this in the next video, I'm just explaining it now. So you would put we're gonna poke a little hole into this irrigation tubing right here. And then there's a little drip component that we will pop in there. And then we will use the 1/4-inch tubing. And that 1/4-inch tubing will go all the way up here, and it will wrap around down inside right there. So that's where I am so far. So we'll check back here in a minute.